how you deal with the situation, right?
This makes me think of a analogy which I heard somewhere, and I'm probably gonna mess it up, but I'll try my best. If you put 5 monkeys in a room, and you put a ladder and you put a banana on top, okay? So every time a monkey climbs up the ladder, grabs the banana, the rest of the monkeys get shocked. Okay.
And then they all get
Okay.
mad at him.
Okay. So then the next time a monkey tries to go up, the other monkeys beat up that monkey because they don't want to get shocked, even though they want to grab the banana. Okay, that happens a couple cycles. Every time someone tries to get out, all the rest of the monkeys go, stop, 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 and just beat each other up. Right? Hypothetical situation. Then they take away one of the monkeys, okay, that knows this rule of life, whatever. They take away the monkey. They add a brand new monkey. That brand new monkey is hungry. So he starts climbing the ladder. But when he climbs the ladder, the other monkeys that know the rule start beating the shit out of him. And he's so confused on why. But he doesn't want to go up the ladder again because he's going to get his ass beat.
Yeah.
So then they remove another one of the monkeys. And then they go up, the new monkey goes up the ladder, but all the monkeys that know the rule, plus the monkey that doesn't know what happens when you go get the banana, beat up that other monkey. And slowly start, you do that over generations and generations, you remove all the monkeys that originally knew what happens when you get the banana, and nobody goes up the banana. Because they're just wired to beat up they don't know what the results are. They don't know what happens when you go and grab the banana, if you get shocked, if you don't, even if you turn off the shock afterwards.
They just know it's bad.
They just know that it's bad because they've been engraved by society, by other people. And so if you take that analogy and apply it to our thoughts and our life.
Once you kind of like break that cycle, and like, so for instance with the monkeys, if like you were to like, none of them were to get shocked after all of the ones that originally got shocked left the cage, and eventually you were just like, you showed them like, it's okay,
or it takes one monkey to have the courage to fight the rest of them and get up and actually have the banana, and nothing happens. All of a sudden every monkey is climbing that ladder
exactly,
to get that banana.
But then they're fighting over the banana.
But then the perspective switches like that of like, hey, why were we fighting for that?
It's true.
Like, why?
It brings it back to, no one thought running a mile under 4 minutes was possible.
Yes.
Right? No one. Like, no one thought it was no one thought it was like possible.
They had science articles written of like the maximum life or the maximum speed that a human can run is nowhere close to 4 minute mile.
Yeah.
There was written articles that published in papers.
And so one guy just went, I wish I remember this name. I had to remember it. Anyways, I can't remember the name right now. But that one guy came close. I think it was like, I don't think he ran flat 4 minutes. It was like a little bit over. But that gives someone else the hope to do it.
Yeah.
And they did it. And so then from there, the reason was, I think it was because back then science didn't know that our hearts could function at that higher rate or pump like the blood levels to whatever you got to do. I don't know. I'm an engineer. I don't know this shit.
Yeah. They didn't think the body could handle it.
Yeah, they didn't think the body could handle it. But until someone proved it wrong.
Yeah. And then as soon as someone did,
look at how many people.
That's the normal. Like the college athletes, like professional athletes, 4 minute miles, like that's the norm.
That's the normal.
Now we have David Goggins.
Yeah. The same thing with the two-hour marathon.
Yeah.
Elliot Kipchoge.
No one did it before.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. But that was also very controlled environment.
Yeah. So, but until somebody does it, like, realistically, again, nobody thought you could get on it.
Yeah. But no, someone beat his time.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. I think it was one of his, like, athletes that he trains with. Yeah. So, like, someone beat that originally he ran, I think it was 1:59, somewhere close to that. And someone beat that, which is insane. To be able to run that fast is...
I mean, you'll be doing that in a couple months.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm running a sub-2 marathon. That's insane.
No.
I can't even run a sub-2 half marathon, let alone a sub-2 full. That's the power of... But it's social media, people to influence our behaviors. It's insane.
I have a real life example. So last year I ran the marathon, right? My whole family was like, not a good idea. Our family doesn't run marathons. Not going to happen. Ran the marathon, I was completely fine. My uncle, who's in Morocco right now for like school stuff, or like he's a professor, he just ran a half marathon. Like just he walked it, but like he still
he did
did it. And it just occurred to me, as like, you would not have done that if I was not able to, like, if I wasn't able to, like, if we weren't as a family able to prove that, listen, we can run marathons.
Yeah.
Millions of people run half marathons a year. But for some reason, it's just been great, like, listen, like, it's dangerous, you're going to hurt yourself, which you can, it's true, but if you don't train for it. But it's just, you breaking that limiting belief of, that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's a great way to put it. It's a lot of people put their limits on what they can achieve.
Yeah.
And until someone breaks that limit, you're always gonna
with your eyes open.
Yeah.
It's crazy how your eyes open.
I can't tell you how many times myself, I've thought to myself, like, I can't handle any more stress in my life. It's impossible. I feel like I'm at my breaking point. There's no other way. Like, this is it. If I like have to put up with anything more than this, like, I'm gonna fucking snap. And then a few months later, I look back and I'm like, oh, like, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Like, and then all of a sudden it becomes like that point that I had gotten to was easy. Yeah, it's the norm, right? Yeah. And then I'm just like, oh, I can handle this. And it's like, it's about increasing those thresholds, right? And expanding upon your ability. And I think, yeah.
But it's also, there's also an opposite side to that, which is the negative side, right? So for example, we're all like, we like to stay busy. We like to, continually do things. But that when there's a time where we don't have anything to do, we feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or like we sit here and we're like, what the fuck do I do with my time?
Yeah.
Right? We question that because we don't know how to, like, our brains have been trained to perform at a very high level, right? And so when we're not performing at that level, we don't know how to be normal, which could be whatever your normal is in life.
Sure.
Right? If you're continuously performing at such a high stage, how do you come back to when you have none?
But do you want to come back?
That's
the real question.
That's the thing.
I relate this to a lot to the gym as well, right? The people, it takes so long to get to 45 on a bench press. I don't know, at least for me, it took a while. I'm still not fully there, right? But I can get a 45 up, right? It takes so long. But then I see guys at the gym, that's their warm-up.
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to go down to back to 25 or 10s or the bar. There's no reason for them to go back down. They're just going to start at their... So whatever my max is someone's starting point.
Yeah. It's perspective.